On schools, we have been consulting all stakeholders on guidance on how a school would reopen in September. We have 700 school districts in this state. They range from rural districts to urban districts, suburban districts. Localities are very involved in their schools and school decisions. So we have been meeting with them. Jim is on a commission that talks to the different districts and their representatives about reopening. We'll have finalized guidance pursuant to those conversations on July 13th. On July 31st, local school districts will submit their plans on how they would reopen, what their precautions will be, if they want to have a phased reopening, if they want to have a partial reopening. Those plans would come in on July 31. August 1 to 7, the state will announce a decision on whether or not those schools reopen. We want to make that decision with the best available data. The facts change here day to day, week to week. I understand there's a drop dead date where you have to make a decision by a certain date, but wait until that date to make a decision because the facts may change. As we see, a week can be a lifetime with this COVID virus because everything changes so quickly. The schools say they need a decision made by the end of the first week in August so they can then turn on the switches and get everything ready for September. And we'll look at the data in that first week and then we'll make a decision. I heard the president speak yesterday and what he was tweeting about today on schools. And look, this is getting a little old as far as I'm concerned. And I heard what the president said on schools, but this has been there, done that, right? School reopenings are a state decision, period. That is the law, and that is the way we're going to proceed. It's not up to the President of the United States. There is something called the Constitution that guides government power, and then there are a series of laws that are based on that Constitution. And the President does not have the authority to open schools. We will open the schools if it is safe to open the schools. Everybody wants the schools open. Everybody. Nobody wants the schools open more than I do. School reopening also ties to the economic reopening, right? Because you can't really reopen the economy fully if you have the schools closed. Schools are important, not just education, socialization of young people. We don't even know what this means to have kids who are out of school for this period of time. So, yes, we all want to open schools, but we want it to be safe. And the test that I bring to all of these things, day camps, overnight camps, is my child test. I am not going to ask anyone to put their child in a situation that I would not put my child.